Giza Plateau, Egypt. The Great Pyramid stands as one of the most captivating and mysterious structures in history. As the only remaining wonder of the ancient world, it has sparked countless theories about its construction and purpose. Since the first explorations of the Great Pyramid, scholars have been astounded by the incredible mathematical precision embedded in its design, from its measurements to its very location. Remarkably, the Great Pyramid is aligned to within 1/60th of a degree of true north, more accurately than any other structure on Earth. Its alignment with true north is striking, and even more intriguing when considering the Earth's slow-shifting axis. If the pyramid's alignment was even more precise in the past, it would suggest an even greater understanding of the Earth's movements by its creators. But the pyramid's significance goes beyond orientation. Its placement on Earth is equally remarkable. If you trace a great circle from the pyramid through the cardinal and ordinal directions, you'll find that it intersects more landmass than any other spot on the planet. Essentially, the Great Pyramid sits at the very center of the world's landmasses. Since the first accurate survey of the Great Pyramid in 1925, researchers have uncovered even more astonishing geodetic connections. The Great Pyramid was built with a level of technological sophistication far beyond what we can imagine today. Instead of the modern inch, the builders used the cubit, a unit of measurement that is exactly 1/25 millionth of the Earth's polar diameter. If you measure the pyramid's base length in cubits, it's an astounding match to the length of the Earth's year, 365.24 days to be exact. The measurements of the Great Pyramid's length, width, and perimeter correspond perfectly to both the Earth's latitude and longitude at the equator. When scaled up, these numbers align with the Earth's circumference and the distance from the equator to the pole, making the pyramid a model of the Northern Hemisphere. More recently, satellite technology has revealed an extraordinary feature of the pyramid's coordinates. When you enter the pyramid's location as a coordinate, it precisely matches the speed of light in meters per second, one of the most mind-blowing discoveries yet. Given the vast amount of geodetic data encoded in the Great Pyramid, one can't easily dismiss these patterns as mere coincidence. The Valley of the Kings, Egypt; the Taj Mahal, India; King Pakal's tomb, Mexico. Ancient burial sites spread across the globe, and while mainstream archaeologists believe these are simply the final resting places of kings and rulers, could they have served a more profound purpose? Could they have been built as portals for the deceased to reconnect with celestial or extraterrestrial realms? If tombs were only meant to house the dead, why are so many linked to concepts of spiritual energy, celestial imagery, and gateways to other worlds? Ancient cultures often believed that death was not an end, but a journey to another dimension, a place where the soul could reunite with the gods. Could it be that these tombs were designed not just for burial, but as cosmic portals, connecting the deceased with otherworldly beings? Ancient astronaut theorists argue that these structures may have served a function far beyond mere burial, perhaps acting as conduits to a celestial dimension. Saqqara, Egypt. Situated on the west bank of the Nile, Saqqara is one of Egypt's oldest and largest burial grounds. Among its many structures is the Pyramid of King Teti, the first ruler of Egypt's 6th dynasty. It was during Teti's reign, more than 4,000 years ago, that the pyramid and adjoining mortuary temple were built. This pyramid is significant for containing the pyramid texts, one of the oldest religious writings in the world. The pyramid texts dating back to around 2400 BC, describe the pharaoh's journey to the afterlife and his eventual ascent to the heavens to join Osiris, the Egyptian god of the afterlife. But could these texts also be describing a much more elaborate form of travel? Ancient astronaut theorists believe that the pyramid texts offer not just guidance for the afterlife, but instructions for reaching other realms, possibly through interdimensional travel for the soul. According to the pyramid texts, 25,000 years ago, the gods walked among humans, but then they disappeared. Yet, the texts suggest that through death, one could again join the gods, traversing a cosmic path to another realm. Beneath the sands of Saqqara, French archaeologist Auguste Mariette made an astounding discovery in 1850. He unearthed a massive underground tomb complex, what we now call the Serapeum. Inside, he found a series of enormous granite sarcophagi, weighing as much as 70 tons each. Conventional archaeologists believe these sarcophagi were meant to house the remains of sacred Apis bulls. However, only one sarcophagus contained animal remains. The rest were empty, prompting further questions about their true purpose. Some theorists argue that these enormous sarcophagi were not meant for bulls at all, but may have been designed to contain something far more extraordinary. Could they have been constructed to hold objects, or even beings, of extraterrestrial origin? The sheer size and precision of these sarcophagi, with their perfectly squared interiors and polished surfaces, raise questions about the technology used to create them. How were these massive structures transported? And why are they so much larger than the creatures they were supposed to house? The mystery deepens with discoveries at other sites, like the Bukhum in Armant, Egypt. There, archaeologists found mummified remains in the shape of a bull. But inside, they discovered a disturbing mass of bitumen, a substance that was not typically used for mummification. Could this be evidence of something else entirely? Something not of this earth? Is it possible that the Serapeum of Saqqara, built over 5,000 years ago, was more than just a burial site? Ancient astronaut theorists suggest it may have been connected to extraterrestrial visitors, whose influence can be seen in the mysterious size and construction of these sarcophagi. The Serapeum remains one of the most enigmatic locations on Earth. Could these massive sarcophagi, with their otherworldly construction, hold the key to understanding humanity's ancient connection to the stars? The mysteries of Egypt may be far from solved,